And welcome back, YouTube, to some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Today's going to be a short video, but a fun one. We're going to be opening up some bonus packs that I earned in the previous Synchro and Fusion events. These work very similar to Legacy packs. You get 2 cards per pack, and basically the odds range from any of these particular cards. You get chances at 2 URs, the Blackwing Tamer, and Overmind Archfiend, some SRs, and a bunch of rares and commons. More than likely, I'm only going to get maybe 1 SR if I'm lucky. Maybe if I'm really lucky, I'll get 1 of the URs. Honestly, out of these ones, I don't really use synchros, so these are probably going to be pretty useless to me. This is probably going to be one of the more useful cards to me than anti-magic arrows. Other than that, for the synchro cards, like I said, I guess in the future if I ever decide to build a deck, they might be useful, but I just don't see them being that particularly useful. Oh, we got 2 URs, so that's good. I just wish I could dismantle them. But, yeah, I don't have that luxury. Iron Chain Dragon, Rose, Warrior of Revenge. That actually used to be an okay card back in the day. Synchro Gift and Over Limit. That's not terrible if you want to do some sort of like level 2 or lower normal deck, or like Skull Servant or something. That could work in that type of deck. That'd be kind of fun. We got Synchro Strike. Completely useless for me. Over Limit, like I said, that one's not terrible. That one I could actually potentially get some use out of. Ooh. Okay, so we got one of the SRs. Explosive Magician and Vortex the Whirlwind. One tuner, one or more non-tuner Wing Beast type monsters. This card is destroyed in battle and sent to the graveyard. You can special summon 1 level 4 or lower Wing Beast type monster from your deck. I might be able to work that into, what's that called? Leerlush? Maybe some sort of Blackwing or Raid Raptor type thing. Might be able to work it into that. So this is supposed to be a UR, one of the 2 URs out of the set. Hey, we got a Overmind Archfiend. And this one was the Synchro Barrier. So, why not just run Wabaku? It's so much better and you don't have to tribute any monster. So we did get Overmind Archfiend. You have to have 3 monsters, all Psychic type in order to summon it. So basically you can, once per turn, you choose 1 Psychic monster in your graveyard, remove or banish it, and then when this card leaves the field, summon as many Psychic monsters removed by this card's effect as possible. So not bad, but it's kind of a long game. I mean, in order to really get use of its effect, you're going to have to at least wait at least 2, maybe 3 turns. Yeah! This card I could potentially work in, and it's quick play too. Oh, it's at the start of the battle phase, though. I guess I could help against like Mirror Force and stuff like that, but not many people run that nowadays. I thought it was. I didn't realize you had to do it at the beginning of the battle phase. If you could do it anytime, that'd be awesome, but unfortunately you can't. Oh, got a second Overmind Archfiend. Oh, got a second Vortex the Whirlwind. And for our final pack in this round, we get a Turbo Rocket and a Synchro Barrier. Alright. The odds were much better than expected. Either I got really lucky or they upped the odds for this versus the regular Legacy packs. We'll finish off the Synchro packs. So typically, okay, so we don't see anything special, but when you see that really colorful background like that, sometimes that does mean that you will get a good card in one of the packs. Not always, trust me, it doesn't work all the time, but sometimes you do. So I got the playset of both of these, even though Over Limit, like I said, I might find a potential use for, but the other one, Wabaku, is just better all day long. Okay, I got the playset of Overmind Archfiend. Really wanted me to have a playset of that. You know what else the game wanted me to have a playset of? Cyberstem. Yes, I pulled 3 of them from Legacy packs when the game limits you to 1. I really, really wish I could break those down. Star Charger. Target one face-up monster in the field and activate one of these effects. Increase its target level by 1, decrease its target level by 1. Level manipulation. So many better cards out there. I'll do the same thing. Man, it really wants me to have a playset of Vortex and Overmind. Okay, last pack. That's what I got. I got a playset of Vortex and a playset of Voharine and anti-spell arrows. So let's take a look at the Fusion. Let's see what the URs are here. Black Skull Dragon. So personally, this card I would probably never use, but even though it's digital, I wouldn't mind having one just because it's a classic card. Trishula, Dragon of the Icy Imprisonment. I did run an Ice Barrier deck during the Synchro Event, so this one might be interesting. Let me check its effect quick. Huh. So if you can summon using just dragons, you get an additional effect. Mirror Force Dragon. Interesting. Archfiend Manifestation. Rebellion. Rebellion might not be bad. I wouldn't mind having a couple of those. So if you're on the defense, you could take control of it. If you really need to stop your opponent from attacking, or if you're on the offense, you can potentially kill for game. Because you take control of it during the battle phase. This is not a bad card. I wouldn't mind getting 1 or 2 of those. Otherwise, Special summon the fusion monster from your extra deck. Destroy all cards your opponent control, not just monsters, all cards. So this one I can maybe make some sort of a fun deck with. So this and this I might not be too bad, because I do have a couple mirror forces. Yeah, I wouldn't be upset if I got this and this, but if I get one, I want to get at least one of the other. And I also wouldn't mind getting this. Honestly, I wouldn't mind getting some of these cards. So let's see what we get. So we got one UR, maybe two SRs, who knows, maybe something more. Ooh, two URs. Hey, I said I wouldn't mind getting one. Now I'm going to get three. And we also got Fusion Guard. Chain, Material, and Anti-Fusion Device. Destroy one face-up fusion monster. A lot of effect for nothing. The Light Hex Sealed Fusion and Fusion Guard. Maybe something good here. Ooh, double! Ooh, double UR. That is rare. That is impressive. I actually kind of want the SRs more than the URs, unfortunately, but it always pans out that way. Man, in a Legacy pack, if I got two URs, I would be just running around like a maniac. Be like, oh my god, this is the best pulls ever. There's the playset. Mirage Dragon, your opponent can activate trap cards during the battle phase, so basically stops any, like, Magical Cylinder, Mirror Force, stuff like that. Oh, Dark Pendant. That's an old school card. Ooh. Did we get an upgrade, or is it a fake? It's a fake. Fusion Guard and Supply. Supply is not the worst card, but there's much better... Ooh! Two SRs! Supply, there's much better ways to get cards to your hand. Archfiend's Manifestation, a double dose. Didn't really take a look at this card. Let's see. All summon spell you control gain 500 attack. This fusion summon card you control is sent to your graveyard by an opponent's card. Special summon one summon spell from your hand, deck, or graveyard. So, as long as it's sent to the graveyard, so even if they kaiju it, it'll work. If they, if it gets sent to the graveyard in any form, it'll work. But I wonder how that works with, like, if it gets returned to the hand. Does that count? Probably not. Because, yeah. So I got my playset of Black Skull Dragons, 2 Archfiend Manifestation, and a Trishula. Honestly, pretty good pulls. I don't know what I'm going to do with a Black Skull Dragon, but it's nice. It's nice to have at least one. I didn't really need a playset, but it is what it is. Got some SRs, so that's nice. Chain Material and Dimension Explosion. Place up fusion monster control the extra deck while players select up to 2 of their monsters that are removed from the special summon. Now, in order for this to work, do both players need monsters removed from play? Because I know, what is it? There's one card that I used to run where it would both players would choose a monster and play summon it in face down defense position from their graveyard, but both players needed a monster in the graveyard in order to activate the effect. So I think for this one to work, I think both players need at least one banished monster. Now, if you have two and your opponent has one, that doesn't stop you from summoning two, because it says each player can choose up to two. So, as long as your opponent has one, you have two, you can get two, your opponent can get one. At least, from what my understanding is, that's how that card works. Another UR. Well, at least it's not a fourth V-Skull Dragon that would just collect dust. Ooh, I get a free upgrade. Or is it just all for show? Because sometimes when it upgrades, it doesn't mean it. Oh, maybe. Ooh, okay, okay. That'd be kind of fun to use. Especially if I can get the other monster that goes with it. Because I really don't feel like crafting it. Revoke Fusion. Discard one Polymerization to the graveyard, send one Fusion monster from your extra deck to your graveyard, and special summon one monster from your hand that is listed as fusion material on that card. The special summon monster is sent to the graveyard during the end phase of this turn. There are some cards that can abuse that. Winged Rhinos. During either player's turn, when a chat card is activated, except during the damage step, you can return this face-up card from the field to the hand. I don't really see much of a reason for that. Centrifugal Fuel. Now, in order for this card to work, does it have to be a specific name? Or can it just be like, if the fusion card says like, one warrior monster, can it be any warrior monster, or does it specifically has to list a name? I do not know the rulebook on that card. Ooh, okay. I'm happy with this. This could be a fun card to mess around with. Because think about it, you know, you can take it during the damage step, or during the battle phase, do a quick attack with it, main phase 2, link it off, sync it off, XYZ it off. Because it doesn't stop you from using it as one of those materials. Oh wait, till the end of the battle phase. Oh, okay. I misunderstood. So it's literally just a quick steal attack. There's better cards than this. Okay, I misunderstood. I thought it was until the end of the turn. Eh. Still not bad. I mean, in a troll deck where you're like if you're using like enemy controller, that one puppet card that steals, you know, where you can take control of a monster. If you're using one of those decks, this card would not be bad just because you're constantly just screwing over your opponent. Ooh, Okay, nice, nice. I like getting this guy, Mirror Force Dragon. This one could be a fun one to build a deck around. And that is everything. Got some pretty good pulls. Trishula, Mirror Force, Archfiend, a couple Rebellions, the Fang of that. Not bad. So that was the bonus packs that I had to open. Let me know what you think. The reason I wanted to do this is because there is the Limit 1 tournament coming up, and it does have card packs that you can get. Let me show you here. As part of the rewards, it has packs that you can get. Oh, okay. Sorry, it's not specific to the event, it is just regular Legacy packs. But yeah, I heard in the future they plan to be doing a Link event, so I imagine they'll have some sort of specialty pack for that. And as a reward, it's just nice to know what you get and the potential odds for those packs. Now, let me tell you, the odds that I have for those packs are much, much higher than regular Legacy packs, because regular Legacy packs are very, very low. Like, you're lucky to get one UR every 20, 30 packs out of a Legacy pack. You're lucky to get SRs once out of a 10-pack batch. You're lucky to get one. Don't get me wrong, sometimes the odds are skewed. Sometimes you get, like, 5 out of a 10-pack batch, which is really awkward, but it kind of messes with the odds quite a bit. But there was a time, I kid you not, I had 7 packs. I only got 1 rare, the rest were all normal rarity cards. So it's really awkward, the rarities that appear out of the Legacy packs. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, that's all I have to share. This is Booster Box Buster, and I'm signing out.